Hello, everybody, and welcome to McSussy Productions.
That is our guest for today's episode, George.
Yeah.
Give a round of applause to George.
Woo!
Yes.
I love George.
I love
I'm
you
happy
too.
right now.
I love George.
Alright, why is this
I
dude
love
turning on his
George.
camera?
I love George.
He loves
Lady.
George.
I love George.
He loves George.
We all love George here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So we got a wide array of topics to talk about today. Alright, we got a wide array of topics to talk about today. Including, first of all, corruption in the world, corruption in our youth, an economic crisis, and a war. This comically talked about. First, we'll start with the corruption of our youth by the well-known Skibbity toilet. And it's as everyone knows, it's really destroying our world right now, and our culture as a whole.
Really
That's true.
taking the kiddos by storm.
I second that.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I'm just responding to
disgusting what kids
Snapchats
are
right
growing
now,
up
so-
with.
You know, I was in a driver's ed classroom today, and I saw a ped crossing or a ped Xing sign today, and I thought it was really sad that there's such droves of children watching skibbity toilets in the street that we need a pedophile crossing sign to put up in our streets.
True. It's really sad. Like, kids are.
I second that.
He seconds.
I would like to throw up a hot take here.
Yeah.
I do not think Scooby Toilet is that bad.
You're wrong, buddy. All right.
You're right. Yeah.
There's a
Get
video.
this boy out of here.
There's a video online. I don't know if you may have seen it, but this kid is getting some sort of shot or vaccine, and as a primal, deep-set instinct in his pain, he yells out to the skibbity gods in prayer. Asking for their intercession as he yells, "Skibbity dop dop dop, yes," while getting a shot. He has to be held down by his mother as he pleads and begs with the skibbity gods that he so worships. It's
I second that.
I think the real dilemma here is the first issue is that he's getting a vaccine. Now, we all know that those are terrible, right? We can all second that.
I third.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Third.
I think the vaccine is mixing with his brain cells to amplify the skibbity toilet genes to make
The
him
skibbity
more...
toilet virus.
No, not
Skibbity
it's the
virus.
caused by the vaccine because of Skibbity Toilet being there.
Yeah.
I think the virus is taking over Skibbity Toilet, and that's our main
That's like
problem.
that.
I think that Skibbity Toilet is a cult that indoctrinates children. The worst part about it is that if you go to the Skibbity Toilet videos, it shows the Earth as being a globe, when this is clearly false, as shown by evidence in modern science. It's really tricking our youth into believing such false ideas such as that. So I disagree with it being a disease or a gene, like you say. I think it's more of a cult from the First World Order.
I think that is a valid point you strike up. However, Skibbity dop 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 dop. Yes. Skibbity dibbity
I'm gonna
deep.
kick this dude from the
dibbity
skull if he keeps going.
If I could just interject
is my
here, I
quote.
just want to say the Eagles and the Chiefs coming together on this Monday Night Football is really
This
a
is the
testament to our
problem with
time.
our youth.
Football's worse than Skibbity Toilet.
Too many vaccines. That kid.
Yeah. It's all vaccines. They're pumping them full of Skibbity Toilet.
Of lies and misinformation.
Yeah.
They're pumping me full of the.
I think
They're pumping me full of leftist energy. You know.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Skibbity Toilet is I think you're right. Skibbity Toilet, I feel like it's not the real problem. I think it's simply a puppet for the government to use to control our children.
True. I actually
I
heard
was just
Joe
gonna say
Biden
it's
in
a
his
public
latest
health
speech
thing.
reference Skibbity Toilet as his major target for kids to learn the liberal agenda.
Yeah, it's all the liberals.
I second
And
that.
but anyway, Biggie Cheese, as we know, is a big supporter of the Skibbity Toilet movement. He's gone on several times to say that Skibbity Toilet is a blessing to the younger generations of our society.
No.
And it's obvious from his recent invasion of France in March of 2023 that he is planning to take over the world. And I think that Lucas is here. I think that Skibbity Toilet is one of his major tools in this unfortunate thing. You know, and I think that
Epidemic.
epidemic. Yeah, I think that
Yeah, and
I think
it
that
really just is going to show that the Eagles are 8-1 this season, and them taking on the Kansas City Chiefs on this Monday Night Football
Okay.
is gonna. It's really gonna set the stage for this year's Super Bowl.
Video
I
record?
think
As
that
their
Video
there's
record?
I think
Video
that there's
record?
a
competitors,
scope on your head right now, Ben.
Are we recording a video?
Yes, Lucas.
Yes, we are.
It is live.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Are
Anyway,
live right I know.
yeah,
Skibbity Toilet was
Big
such a
liberal
pure
agenda.
vessel that it was corrupted.
Big
And it's so sad to see something so pure get so corrupted by the liberals.
True. I think in those Skibbity Toilet videos, you see the camera dude,
Yeah.
like the TV dude or whatever. He's
Guys,
actually a
it's all
representation of-
government propaganda. Skibbity Toilet's government propaganda. They're trying to hypnotize the kids
That's
into screaming Skibbity Toilet so that they can create a stronger army that scares away enemy people
Yeah, that's
by
true.
screaming.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
I just saw Lucas's green circle moving, and I already want to hear him stop talking.
That is such a valid take.
Anyway, next topic. Another thing Skibbity Toilet has done is it's affected our economy. Ben, would you like to give a talk about a recent economic crisis in the chip industry?
Yes. So, I believe it was yesterday. It might have been the day before. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday though. I wanted to get myself a bag of chips, so I went to I don't want to say the name because I work at this place and I don't like it and I don't want them to get free advertising, so I'm not going to say it. But I got Doritos, frickin' Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch, and less than half of the bag was filled. Pretty. I know. While you're editing this, put the pictures, put the evidence up on there.
It's
Also,
absolutely vile,
another crisis.
and I can get behind your struggle with this. Skibbity Toilet really is just, it's ruining all of our lives in one way or the other.
It is.
Yes.
Also, the new
society
Skibbity
as a whole.
tax, which was passed by Congress this last October, has really just ruined the snack industry.
Yeah. They brought the
Yes.
minimum wage so much down and the cost of living so much up. They had to do it for the Skibbity Toilet revolution, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why
Lucas
Lucas
left
just
because he's a
left me.
baby.
So, in much lighter news, recent ecumenical movements between the Roman Catholic Church and the Catholic Church have been working their way towards apostolic union. As we can see in these pictures, first in 2011, there was a meeting between Pope Benedict XVI and Pope Pinion IV.
Not to be confused with Ben in this call right now.
Yeah, very similar. But Pope Pinion IV,
Yeah.
after his election in 2010, discussing matters of ecumenical union, and then unfortunately Pope Benedict XVI passed away. But as we can see here, recent movements with Pope Pinion IV and Pope Francis of the Catholic Church coming together and really just making union between the two churches, which have been incompetent since the car
Cartilage.
Carladon Council in 386. So
Brady, if you could,
Sad to
just
see.
edit in the definition of ecumenical for all the people out there.
True. Just to be safe.
yeah,
We obviously do.
Also,
know
another-
every single one. Here.
Can we?
We know. It's just
Can
for
we-
the fans.
Yeah. I'd also
That's-
like to mention another issue in the fast food industry. Yesterday I got way too much sour cream in my burrito, which was uncalled for.
I can second
It
that.
was-
I can second that.
It was too much. Brady, put the image on screen. Right, Brady do so much for editing right now. But Brady, put the image on screen. Put the evidence up.
Would you have
It's
to get
just
that burrito
way
from Taco
too
Bell then?
much. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It was.
Here's another thing.
I
used to be able to get a Crunchwrap Supreme meal at Taco Bell for less than $10. And you know what that
That's
runs
true.
me now? You know what a Crunchwrap meal with 2 hard shell tacos runs me now? About $10.32.
It's that
That is-
skinny toilet inflation,
Okay.
man.
That is a damn tragedy right there.
imagine 2 onions. Heck, imagine 3 onions. That's how much they're
Ugh.
putting in the burritos nowadays worth of sour cream. All right, it's
Yes.
ridiculous.
That's a crime.
It is.
Anyway.
I just want to talk about the rising cases in explosive diarrhea across the country. I think this is also something to do with the skibbity revolution.
I second
Yes,
that.
I saw 3 children with shitted pants the other day, and I was just like, that darn skibbity toilet, you know what I'm saying?
They just couldn't get
Yeah,
off
no, I
their
get it.
iPads. And
Yeah.
then this whole sour cream to just fill up the rest of the burrito, that's related to it, because obviously sour cream causes explosive diarrhea. And they want the kids to be weak, they want them to be resistant to potty training, resistant to their parents. Because in reality, the family is the foundation of society, and without the family and without obedience to your parents, the skibbity toilet revolution will just take over
Narrative.
the nation.
And also, another thing,
Levi, it's
another
like that
side note
old
on the skibbity. You go ahead, Ben.
No, you go.
Okay, so another thing off skibbity toilet causing the global shitted pants case to skyrocket. I believe the skibbity toilet virus has been affecting children many years in different forms. Because when I was a young one, I was once watching Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network, and I shat my pants because I did not want to leave.
True. Actually, another thing is, with this shitted pants, it really affected my clean pants stock. It's all going down because of all these shitted pants nowadays. This
will have a tragic effect on the economy.
Interesting. I didn't.
It all reminds me of that old MF Doom quote. Rap snitches telling on they business, sitting in court, they be the own star witness.
True. I thought you were
See the
gonna say
perpetrator?
something
Yeah, I'm
about-
right here. Ah!
So Ben,
Jonathan, would you like to interject?
We're gonna get some audio out of this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Brady, just start playing penis music.
what's what's the recent football news, Ben? You wanna explain us the lore?
Yeah, we're going on to sports right now. Our sports section.
According to Google, it's quarter 3 with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left. Eagles 7, Chiefs 17. It's 4th and 3 at Kansas City's 43. It's certainly not been a great game for the Eagles. They were hoping to come in here and topple the Chiefs, trying to get revenge for that obviously Super Bowl loss last year, but it looks like they just cannot execute. at this moment. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Thanks for tuning
I
in to my
agree.
sports broadcast.
I heard all of that. Mm-hmm.
All right,
You're welcome.
On to weather. Ben, you want to give us an
I got
update
it.
on weather?
It's pretty cloudy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's dark over here for me.
Yeah, it's kind of dark out too. You know.
The sun set a while ago. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's also another going backtracking back to Skibbity Toilet. I believe that is why the Skibbity Toilet actually is the cause of daylight savings time to exist. You know, and that's why it's so dark out.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like a Brady, pull up the correlation between the Skibbity Toilet usage and the time getting darker out later. You know, to show that correlation real quick. It's pretty insane, honestly. Now that I think of it.
With all this new evidence, I think I gotta go on the Skibbity Toilet hate train now.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I gotta hate on it now. With all these daylight savings, they're saving too much daylight, man.
You can also see the correlation
Yeah.
between the release of Gmod and global warming.
Oh,
Global temperature rates. It's actually insane. Like, you could pull them up right now if you want. It's perfectly aligned.
With all the Gmodders, they were cooling the earth with their guns, and now it's just they're wrecking havoc. Skibbity Toilets.
Jonathan, you want to interject?
No, I think you guys are covering it very well.
Okay,
right now.
now you talk. What the heck was up 10 minutes
You know what,
ago?
buddy? I think it's time for you to talk.
I think it's John. Yeah, I think it's Big John's turn.
I think we should bring it on to the Dream versus Gumball news.
That's
I
a good
think,
one.
personally, that's what we really should have been talking about. Skibbity Toilet's kind of nonsense, if you think about it.
It's
But
correcting our youth.
Clay, aka Dream, was called the F slur by a very famous, very well known voice actor, Gumball.
I must say,
anybody
I am 100% on Gumball's side. Dream is
Gumball here.
actually pedophile, so, you know.
To quote
gotta
Gumball
side
here,
with
he
him.
said, "That's what the mask is, and that's why I think you're a." I assume
you.
you would all know what's in that beep.
I couldn't have said it better myself, George.
All I gotta say is Dream does not like 24-hour clocks as much as he likes 12-hour clocks.
That's true. That's true. The real question is, why was he hanging out with a drunk person that was 19, who was not able to buy drinks for themselves at the time?
Well, he considers anything over 12 to be an adult.
I second that.
I second.
So, yeah.
So,
I mean, I think that will work in court. I mean,
can someone pull up the Jonathan? Do you remember exactly what he says about like the sand in the Sahara Desert quote?
Got this.
Brady, you should pull up the video right now. Actually,
we're
but
just
I'll,
making.
but I'll,
I don't know if he can.
If he was here,
I
he
can perhaps-
wouldn't have done all of it.
We'll link it in the description.
okay, I can get the quote.
There's 100,000 million sand particles, and
No, I
you're
got
in
this.
the fucking Sahara.
Jonathan's got this. I feel.
Okay,
I think he's
Jonathan.
actually pulling up the real quote.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Dream, end quote. Are you Jewish? No, man, because I'm gonna do movies, stand-up comedy, everything, all the shit. Music, whatever the fuck, e-commerce. You don't understand that. You're talking to, like, a Michelangelo of my time, right? Like, I'm a genius. Albert Einstein level, history book maker. You're gonna be forgotten like dust in the sand when you're in the fucking Sahara and there's 100,000,000 billion fucking sand particles. You're gonna be one of those. And I'm gonna be a statue erected in gold. End quote.
There we go.
Oh,
I think that says it all,
Quite-
folks.
Honestly,
It's
it
quite a
all.
mouthful.
beautiful speech against the well-known, regarded as
Regarded.
very highly regarded YouTuber, and you know, like,
Hey, does anyone see my name on Discord right now? On the yeah. Didn't see that.
Gaff. The backwards guys.
Yep.
Alright,
Oh.
I just feel like I need to point that out.
Anyway, I think this is about time we wrap up.
No! What the frick?
I
We've
think
been
we
going
gotta-
on for quite a while. I think we covered a lot of the recent news. There's much more we can talk about, but yeah. Anyone wanna?
We'll have to save it for another time.
Tune in next time on.
I would like to say thank you, McSussy Productions, for having me on this podcast, and I
Yeah.
hope we can be doing more of these podcasts alongside each other.
Yeah, no problem, dog. For real.
Very professional podcasts. Yeah, Brady, make sure pull up the picture of
Pull this guy's balls up.
put the leaf transitions in. All right, put the leaf transitions. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't forget Destin.